Hello, Nathan Adlin here at the 2016 North American International Auto Show in Detroit. And look at this, the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. And coming up next, there's a lot of Mercedes going around and you're going to find out all about it. Can you tell us about the North American power plant options?
We will start with the 300 and with the 300 4MATIC. This is the first engines we will bring, our drivetrains we will bring to America. Later on others will follow, don't talk about actually. Also the plug-in hybrid we first start in Europe, and we are thinking about implementing the plug-in hybrid maybe later in the US, but will not be the option for the start of the car.
Okay, so what we show here is our new user interaction that is in our new generation of E-Class. And what is pretty new is that we integrated now these two touch controls in the steering wheel, where it's now possible to operate the system doing very tiny ergonomic swipes on the steering wheel and on this button. So you can go down or up. You even can bring up the main menu pressing this back button, and then you can operate the system doing horizontal swipes. And if you want to get in, you just press the button and you can go on, operate further. If you want, you can change the content of the right tube, for example, to a navigation screen or to an echo display that is analyzing your driving behavior, or a consumption screen. So what is absolutely new in the history of automotive industry is that you now are able to control your complete infotainment system with the hands on the steering wheel. So I can do it like this, bring up the menu, and I can operate it very easily. And my hands are still there where they have to be on the steering wheel. So what you can do, you can bring up the main menu like this, pressing, doing a long press on the back button. Then you can operate to system. And what is also possible with our new display generation, you can change the design to a sport style. Or if you want, you can do it even more futuristic and change it to progressive style. That's how we call it. So you got the same functionality. It's just another design. You also can bring up our assistance graphic. And just to show you how simple it is to operate with the new touch controls, I can show you something more complicated, more complicated menu. For example, to control the map. It is also possible to do map scrolling very easily, like this. Yeah, just bring up the ball out of the center and follow the street if you want, for example. You still can do it with our touchpad, okay? Or you still can operate the whole system with the center controller, the command controller, or with the touchpad. But for the driver now, it's much more safe to operate it from the steering wheel.
Something very interesting in terms of power combined with economy, and that is the E350e plug-in hybrid. This is a vehicle that is extremely economical, but most importantly to me, according to Mercedes-Benz, it can go 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. Yes, and with the hybrid, I've noticed that the power numbers are incredible. It's over 500 pound-feet of torque, and
yeah,
this is a vehicle that goes 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. So is this the top of the E-Class range?
This will not stay the top of the E-Class range, no doubt. No, it's actually our latest technology in hybrid powertrains. The big difference between this one and the former one is that this is now related to the 9G-tronic. So you have 9 gears, and the electric motor is integrated in the 9G-tronic.
Now this may look like a regular seat, but for Mercedes-Benz this is something different. It is the pre-safe impulse side, and this is how it works. Let's say this is the pillar and a car hits you or something hits you here. This inflates just enough to push you a little bit out of the way as the airbags inflate. This saves a lot of damage to the human being who's sitting here, boom, by moving you and then allowing the airbags inflate. And there's one more thing, right when the impact occurs, there's a very loud sound that the car emanates, which somehow triggers your eardrums to sort of shut down a little bit before the loud noise and boom comes in. Supposedly it helps.
We have shown our capabilities in autonomous driving already when we did on the CES, the test drives in Nevada, and we are very proud that we now got the license for autonomous driving. So the car we showed is really capable for autonomous driving. This was made possible by our latest and greatest Star 3 electric architecture with high-speed bus systems. And this car now has a lot of these features, but not autonomous. We call it Drive Pilot. So our Drive Pilot gives you the opportunity to drive without any lines on the street, just following the car in front of you up to 70 miles per hour, and then up to the speed of 210 kilometers. Finally, you can go with the lines. And so that's one of the things. And we'll be also having in the US the opportunity to pass cars on 2-lane roads, and this is related, so 2 lanes in one direction, no doubt, okay, and this is done by the navigation system. So finally the navigation says this road there is allowed to pass automatically, and then you can use the system also for the automated passing. But you are always responsible yourself, so please take this in account. Yeah. It is not autonomous, it's a help. And its convenience.
The big story for all the E-Class is interior, because they've gone several steps above where they were before. These are interiors that are world-class and will compete at an extremely high level.
So it's in the end related to the seats. The seats offer now really up to massage, also not only the back, also in the cushion. So finally, we have heated panels around you, so as an option. So door panel is heated, the center console is heated.
Wow.
And what we will see, if you sit in our nice new seat, you will see our instrument cluster. And this instrument cluster is this big one with 2 times 12.3 inches of infotainment and entertainment and information.
Thank you to Mercedes for taking time out to talk to us, and thank you so much for joining us at the 2016 North American International Auto Show. Don't forget to go to tflcar.com for news, views, and real-world reviews, and wall-to-wall coverage of this show. Check this out, guys. Come here. Every Mercedes-Benz that you buy comes complete with an Emmy Hall.
That is so untrue.
It's true.
I'm a priceless option, y'all.
Well, no, Mercedes-Benz, I mean, come on, that's pretty good. I mean, you gotta think about it. So how you doing here? You having fun?
Yeah, that's super busy. You guys, I see you guys at every single stand.
Yeah, we're here without Roman, unfortunately, and half our crew, so we're just kind of doing it on a skeleton budget, but we can handle it.
So this is the all-new LC500. This is a brand new addition to the Lexus lineup, kind of the top of the heap for Lexus, the best that we know how to build. This is a new Halo, kind of a visionary performance coupe from our brand. 5-liter V8, all new 10-speed transmission. It's pretty fantastic performance and luxury coupe.